discuss XRP. It's preparing for something explosive in a 6-month period. The breakout areas, the arrangement and the structure are all in alignment. Folks, if you're paying attention, you're ahead of the curve and the charts don't lie. The moves are coming. Let's get started. 1,810 USD for Bitcoin. Right now it's up 2.2%. Ethereum's value during the last day is 2,569. Additionally, both stables are up 2.2, closing at 99 cents. XRP is up 4 cents and still holds the 4th position. Observe how the number 4 up 4 cents is being held down, bringing the total to $2.34. People, I'm predicting that Bitcoin will reach a new all-time high this week. In case you weren't following my Twitter page yesterday, yes, exactly. This is where you first heard it. A new all-time high is on the horizon. One of the most optimistic months you have ever seen is June. Please be sure to click the channel's follow button for me. Remember that it's Monday today. What does that signify? Just YouTube users. You receive material free of ads. You receive precise entry points and comprehensive trade setups on XRP. They're dropping immediately following this video. Directly beneath every single video, press the join button now. You receive free access to exclusive material and it's less expensive than a cup of coffee. In a box, TT drops straight into that YouTube video and I published this. Good morning. Cheers to Memorial Day, holders of XRP. This is a wake-up call for you. Recall that we performed a 7x when XRP was 50 cents in November of last year. The calm before the storm is nearly finished. Now those who have patience will be rejoicing. Real wealth is later created during the dull periods. Ask the original Bitcoin owners, Florida, here's the bill. The bill has been. Want to be able to leave without paying taxes, they can take your Zcash and say you need to take your Zcash and move it over to XRP. To be eligible for a capital gains tax exemption, an asset must be held for X months. For what use does that serve? Because so much money is coming in from Americans, that helps those assets based in the US increase. Evaluations of the businesses that are expanding on that technology are also rising. People consider that, James. Well, the person who removed that enormous position, he put everything on Pep right now, and guess what? Our Pepe, at the height of his account, I leveraged 10 times. From $3 to $4 million, he reached $87 million. He's finished, he left with 25 million. This man was making absurd sums of money by placing long and short. Institutional investors are responsible for everything you observe happening in the market. And with regard to Bitcoin, retail is no longer available. They are not priced in Bitcoin. It's 100K, they say. It seems pricey. We will not enter the retail industry. Most likely we'll go right in. Not a joke. When the number approaches 200,000, it will be too late. They will pursue the pump. All of this money is now driven by institutional investors. The Fed, our main concern for the markets is the Fed, the June Fed meeting. People, this is the most important meeting. The next 3 to 6 months, we'll see the conclusion of the bull runs. If the Fed does not lower rates in June, it's that easy. Bull runs are completed in September and December. 2025 sounds fantastic, I understand, but it is not what we desire. Price increases are what we desire. Longer bull runs are what we desire. A $30.00 XRP is what we want to see. We would want to see between $250,000 0 cents and $300,000 0 cents. It's all over. If the Fed declares rate decreases in June, 2026 is coming up. They think the economy is doing worse than the government is saying. Here in the job market, inflation is being understated. Rate reductions and perhaps quantitative easing, sometimes known as money printing, are needed to soften the market. We require it. This is essential, and the announcement must be made by June. The game is being played by Trump. Powell is being challenged